So now we will see the designing of CMOS NAND gate. So NAND gate means, so we are considering only the two input NAND gate. Y is equal to A dot B the whole bar. So in this, what you have to remember is, since this is a complementary, okay, for N transistors, whenever you have a dot combination, it should be in series, and plus combination it should be in parallel, right? So that was the thing which we used to follow for the same for NMOS logic also. And here you are using P transistors also. So the dot combination you should use parallel combination, and for plus you should connect the transistors in series. Okay, this thing you should keep it in mind. Okay, so here you are having the dot combination. So there are two transistors for N logic as well as for P logic, and you'll be connecting the N logic in series and P logic in parallel, right? So first we'll start with the design of the circuit. We'll start with the N transistor. So we'll connect the N transistors in series first, and then we'll connect the P transistors in parallel, right? So let me name it as transistor A, and let me name this as transistor B. So whatever I'm doing is, it is below the demarcation line. So you don't have to draw the demarcation line whenever you're drawing the circuit. Just for your understanding, I'm just drawing it. Now let me draw the P transistor. As I told you, the P transistors should be connected in parallel with each other. So these two transistors are parallel with each other. Let me name this as transistor A, and let me name this as transistor B, and I'm connecting to this. So this point will be VDD, this point will be the ground, and I'm taking the output here, which is nothing but Y is equal to A dot B the whole bar. So now you can analyze that source is pulled towards VDD and opposite will be drain. This is source and this is drain. This will be the gate terminal where you are giving the inputs. And here, this is the source, this is the drain, this is the source, and this is the drain, since source is pulled towards the ground. And wherever the drain terminals are meeting, you're taking the output. So this is regarding the design of the circuit of CMOS NAND gate. So you can see that A and B are connected in series and for N transistors, and A and B are connected in parallel for P transistors. So now we will design the layout for this. So let us start with the VDD and ground by using the metal lines. I will mark the demarcation line. So now let me start with the bottom. So where I'll be using N plus diffusion, and I am putting the contact cut. So this is the first step. So this is the metal and N plus contact cut. So we have to include both. And there are two transistors connected in series. So let us make use of two polysilicon layers, so that the two transistors will be connected in series like this, and I'll name them as A and B, right? So the N plus diffusion is crossing with the polysilicon, so two N transistors will be formed, and you are connecting that in series. For designing of P transistors, it should be connected in parallel. So first you need to make a parallel path. So we will design a parallel path here by making by using the P plus diffusion. So if you give more space, it is understood that it is a P plus diffusion, and you have to make use of contact cut, which will be of metal and P plus type. So here also we'll make use of one more contact cut, which will be of metal and P plus type, right? So here we have to design two transistors. So at this point we'll make use of a polysilicon layer, and I'll name it as transistor A, and here I'll make use of one more polysilicon layer and I'll name it as transistor B. Now, so this will be source, this will be drain, this is source and this is drain, and here this is the drain terminal. So these two terminals has to be shorted together using the metal layer. So I have to put a contact cut here, I have to put one more contact cut here. So this is metal and N plus contact cut, this is metal and P plus contact cut. So join them using metal line and extend this. So you'll get y is equal to A dot B the whole bar. Is it clear? This is the circuit, sorry, this is the layout for y is equal to A dot B the whole bar, or 2 input CMOS NAND gate, and this is the corresponding circuit. Fine. Now we will design CMOS AND gate. So how do we design a CMOS AND gate? Same thing for a CMOS NAND gate. If you add the CMOS inverter, that is the output of the NAND gate should be given as input to the CMOS inverter, you will get CMOS NAND gate. So expression I'll just write on y is equal to A dot B. So designing of the circuit and designing of the layout, I'll just show you. It's very simple. You just need to connect these two things together, so that the layout also you have to connect these two things together. So quickly I'll write down the circuit. So first let us design the CMOS NAND gate first. So I have to connect the P transistors in parallel and I have to connect the N transistors in series, right? So this is your NAND gate where you get A dot B the whole bar, and here I have to draw the CMOS inverter. So I'm giving the output of the NAND gate to the inverter so that it will be complemented and you get y is equal to A dot B. So this will be VDD and this will be the ground, right? So this is the circuit diagram for your CMOS AND gate. Now we will draw the layout for that. So the layout is nothing but the combination of those two things connected together. That is the above two layouts explained. So first we will start with the VDD and ground. So first we'll make this one. So starting with the demarcation line. So here I am drawing the N plus layer and putting a contact cut. This is metal and N plus, and we will cross two polysilicon layers, naming them as A and B, right? So this is nothing but these two transistors, and the pull-up transistor I'll just do it quickly by using two parallel paths. So this is metal and P plus, even this is metal and P plus. So I am drawing the P plus diffusion, and here we have to cross a polysilicon and I'll name this as transistor A, and even here I'll cross a polysilicon and I'll name this as transistor B, and these two things you have to connect using metal layer. So this will be metal and P plus contact cut, and this will also be metal and N plus contact cut. So join them using metal line. So if you extend this, you will get the output at this point as A dot B the whole bar. Now I'll draw the inverter layout here. So this will be metal and P plus. Here it will be metal and N plus. So let me extend the P plus layer, P plus diffusion layer. Here I'll extend the N plus diffusion layer. Okay, So I hope you have understood already that by crossing the polysilicon and connecting the drain to drain terminals using the metal layer, this inverter will be formed. I'll do it in the same way. So let me make use of the polysilicon layer like this. I will draw them and I'll give the input terminal and let me connect them. So this is the polysilicon layer. So the P plus transistor is formed here. Bottom N plus transistor is also formed. So let me just finish off by giving the contact cuts. So this is metal and P plus. Here you have metal and N plus. I'll join them using metal layer and I'll keep the output terminal ready. Okay, here what I have to do, I have to just slightly bring this metal layer here and give it to the input of the inverter. And one thing is we need to make use of a contact cut. So here it will be metal and poly contact cut. So this point you have A dot B the whole bar, and when A dot B the whole bar is given as the input, here the output you will get is Y is equal to A dot B. So this is the corresponding layout diagram for the circuit of CMOS AND gate.